Do you know how assimilation is connected to pronunciation? Well, it's actually something that's quite common because it's easier for our mouths to move between the two words. We also have less common examples, which is what I want to talk to you about today. And this is when a letter changes depending on the letter that follows in the next word. So a final letter in a word can change to a different letter depending on the first letter of the next word. Let's look at some examples to make this clearer, but understanding this can help you become a better listener and can help you become more fluent because your tongue and your mouth aren't tripping up over the words. They're flowing more easily between the two. So if we've got a final t followed by a hard g sound, the t sound actually changes to a k. So is that good? You can see that my mouth is having to move quite far from that good. So instead, the T can change to a k sound. Is that good? Is that good? You can see that the k and the g have the same mouth shape. So it's much easier and it doesn't make any difference with the comprehension. You still understand what I'm saying. Is that good? Now you try, copy after me. Is that good? Okay, maybe try it in slow motion. Is that good? Is that good? So the k is very, very soft, but the mouth is definitely getting ready for that position. Of course, the k is totally voiceless and the g is voiced, but they're in the same position. Try that a few times and see how you get on. Let's look at another example. Here we've got a d followed by a p. When this happens, the d changes to a b because, again, the b and the p have the same mouth shape. So I should pay. So again, you can see that my mouth has to change from the d to the p, d, p. Whereas I should pay, I should pay. Can you see me making a d in there? I don't think so. Now your turn. Repeat after me. I should pay. Again, we can slow it down. I should pay. Good. Again, repeat it a few times, see how it feels, and I think you'll find that it's much easier for your mouth, at least. It may be a bit tricky at first to think about it, but it is easier for your mouth to flow between the words more easily. Okay, and my last example for you today is when we've got a n followed by a p. The n changes to a m. We met in Paris because the in Paris, again, it's two very different mouth shapes. So in Paris, we met in Paris. You try? We met in Paris. Again, try in slow motion. We met in Paris. So this isn't something that fluent speakers think about when they're speaking. It's something that happens automatically so that our mouths can move more comfortably between the sounds. I hope you have fun with this. And can you think of any other examples? If so, put them in the comments below and I would love to hear from you. If you would like some help with this and other aspects of pronunciation, please send me an email or a direct message. I'll put my email in the notes under the video, and if you're connected to me on LinkedIn as well, you can send me a message there. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.